All right, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, right? Tempur-Pedic. You want that specific legendary feeling? You know, the one where you lay down and the mattress doesn't just cushion you, but it slowly, deliberately molds itself around every single curve of your body, leaving that beautiful impression when you get up. But you saw the price tag. $4,000? That's not a mattress, that's a down payment. My gosh. But let me tell you one thing. You do not have to pay that Tempur tax for that nice pressure relieving feeling. So the question isn't if you can get that deep pressure relief. The question is, how do you get that specific feel without emptying your savings account? I've broken down the best Tempur-Pedic dupes in 3 simple categories based on the things you care about most: the slow sinking feel, great cooling, and the price. If you're considering the most affordable Tempur-Pedic option, the Tempur-Cloud, you're still gonna pay over $1,000. But I've got a better option for you, the Nectar Classic. The Nectar Classic is an all-foam mattress that features a thin layer of memory foam right on top. This gives you a little bit of that memory foam Tempur-Pedic experience on top. At the same time, it doesn't have some of those issues that Tempur-Pedic mattresses are known to have. First off, it's more responsive. Tempur-Pedic mattresses offer that slow-moving feel, but that can sometimes make it hard to move around and change positions. Basically, you can feel stuck. But the Nectar Classic has more bounce, so you're not gonna feel stuck in this mattress and you're gonna have an easier time moving around or changing positions at night. And not to mention, the Nectar Classic sleeps cooler than the Tempur-Cloud. Tempur-Pedic mattresses, like all memory foam mattresses, can trap body heat and make you overheat during the night. The Nectar Classic offsets this with a special cooling cover. Cooling fibers are designed to dissipate that body heat so you don't sleep like an oven all night. And finally, like the Tempur-Cloud, the Nectar Classic is also going to be close to medium firm, making it a good option for multiple sleeping positions. The Nectar Classic is also going to come with a 365-night sleep trial and a forever warranty. Plus, do not forget to utilize those coupons in the YouTube description below. And you can also scan the QR code that you're going to see on your screen. But with these discounts, the Nectar Classic is going to cost you around $650. If you are considering the Tempur-Adapt mattress, that means that you are trying to take it up a notch as far as comfort is concerned. And if that's the case, then I would recommend the DreamCloud Luxe Memory Foam Mattress. The DreamCloud Luxe is one of the higher-end memory foam options from DreamCloud. It features more plush layers than you find with the DreamCloud Classic and the DreamCloud Premier, and really lets you sink in for that nice memory foam hug. And as we said before, the Tempur-Pedic mattresses can have issues with overheating, and the Tempur-Adapt mattress does have features that help deal with this. So does the DreamCloud Luxe Memory Foam Mattress. It actually features something called phase change material. This is one of the most advanced cooling materials that you can find in a mattress, and it's designed to regulate your body temperature while you sleep. Plus, the DreamCloud Luxe boasts a cover with cooling fibers woven into it, and this is going to help keep the top of the mattress nice and cool. You won't find this in the Tempur-Adapt mattress, but the DreamCloud Luxe is also zoned. This means that the mattress is firmer towards the center and softer toward the head and foot of the mattress. This provides extra lumbar support while keeping things softer under your shoulders and hips. There's a lot to love about the DreamCloud Luxe Memory Foam mattress, including the price. You're going to look to pay around $1,600 for a queen-size mattress, and with that, you're also going to get a 365-night sleep trial and a forever warranty. With the Tempur-ProAdapt mattress, you're going to get even more comfort. Now let's talk about a bed that matches that, the Helix Midnight Luxe. The Helix Midnight Luxe is the most popular mattress from Helix, and for good reason. It's a hybrid that features tall supportive coils, multiple layers of foam, and a plush pillow top. This design gives the Helix Midnight Luxe the perfect medium firmness, which is going to be good for all 3 sleeping positions. What's more, like the DreamCloud Luxe, it's going to be zoned. This gives you support right where you need it and pressure relief on key areas. The Tempur-ProAdapt also boasts some nice cooling so that you don't sleep too hot, and the Helix Midnight Luxe does the exact same thing. It's got a tensile cover, which is nice and breathable, gel-infused foam that helps dissipate heat, and coils that promote airflow. Now, if you sleep super hot, you can always opt to add a Glaciotex cooling cover. And additional to that, you can add cooling bands that help keep things nice and chill. But even without these upgrades, the Helix Midnight Luxe will offer the comfort and support that you would get from a Tempur-ProAdapt, and for a fraction of the price. So for a Tempur-ProAdapt, you would look to pay around $3,400. But for a Helix Midnight Luxe, you're going to pay around $1,800 for a queen size mattress. And with that, you're going to get a 100-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. Moving along, we've got the Tempur-LuxeAdapt mattress. Now this is going to be the highest end mattress in the Tempur-Adapt line. If you are happening to look for something a little bit more affordable, but with the same high-end perks, then I'm going to point you towards the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe mattress. First off, when you're looking for a good value mattress, Brooklyn Bedding is a great place to start. They own their own factory, so they're able to say goodbye to the middleman and price their mattresses very competitively. You're gonna get a good deal on the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe mattress, but there's still a lot going on inside. As far as comfort is concerned, you should be getting the same experience as a Tempur-LuxeAdapt mattress. It contains something called copper flex foam that offers fantastic pressure relief along with some good pushback. It's not going to be as slow moving as the material that you're gonna find in the LuxeAdapt, but it's still quite comfortable. You can also choose to go with or without a pillow top. I'm gonna recommend going with a pillow top though, because it's gonna give you more plushness right on top of the mattress. Plus, the pillow top adds even more cooling to the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe. And with or without the pillow top, you get a Glacio text cover, which is truly cool to the touch. And lastly, you can choose from many different firmness options with the Tempur-LuxeAdapt. And you can do the same thing with the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe. You can choose from soft, medium, and firm. So like the Tempur-LuxeAdapt, the Aurora Luxe will work pretty much for any sleeping position. But you're gonna spend thousands less on the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe mattress. For a queen size, it's gonna cost you around $1,700 versus the $4,700 that the Tempur would cost. And with it, you're also going to get a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. With the Tempur-Breeze mattresses, we're getting into super cooling territory. And we're also getting into super expensive territory. But as a price-friendly, yet still cooling alternative to the Tempur-ProBreeze, I give you the Nectar Ultra Hybrid. With the Tempur-ProBreeze, you're getting some more advanced cooling features, and the same can be said for the Nectar Ultra Hybrid. It features a cooling cover with more cooling fiber than you find in the other Nectars. Plus, it features phase change material, that super high-tech cooling material we talked about earlier. Add in some coils for airflow, and this is one cool sleeping mattress. It also offers comparable comfort to what you're gonna get with the Tempur-ProBreeze mattress. The Nectar Ultra Hybrid features a whopping 4 inches of memory foam right on top that really lets you sink in. You're really going to get that slow-moving memory foam feel, similar to what you would find with the Tempur-Pedic mattress. At the same time, the Nectar Ultra Hybrid is zoned to offer you more lumbar support. The Ultra Hybrid is a super soft mattress, but this zoning will make sure that you're not dipping down into the middle when you sleep on your side or your back. I would say that this mattress is still too soft for stomach sleeping, however. The ProBreeze costs around $4,400 for a queen size mattress, and you're gonna pay less than half of that for the Nectar Ultra Hybrid. With our discounts included, you're gonna look to pay around $2,000 for a queen size mattress. And with that, you're also gonna get a 365-night sleep trial and a forever warranty. Finally, if you were looking for a super high-end Tempur-Pedic mattress with advanced cooling and comfort, then the Tempur-LuxeBreeze is about as high-end as you can get. The LuxeBreeze features multiple layers of breathable foam and a cool-to-the-touch cover. Plus, it's on the softer end, providing excellent pressure and pain relief. If you want something super high-end that's gonna cost even less, but do better as far as pain and pressure relief are concerned, then the Sapa RX is gonna be where you're gonna wanna look. The Sapa RX is a super advanced mattress designed specifically to deal with pain issues. It features micro coils and thin layers of foam that provide excellent contouring. Plus, a mix of responsive and contouring layers ensures that you get the perfect balance of comfort and support. And of course, the mattress is zoned to give you more support right where you need it. All in all, the Sapa RX could do wonders to help ease and relieve back and joint pain. Like the LuxeBreeze, the Sapa RX is also super cooling. It features a breathable cover, phase change material, and coils for airflow. It's going to be a bouncier mattress than the LuxeBreeze. And you know if you deal with pain or joint issues, you're never gonna wanna feel stuck in your mattress. And the Sapa RX makes it easier to roll around and change positions at night. Sapa RX costs around $3,700 for a queen, which is still $2,000 less than the Tempur LuxeBreeze. Plus, you get a 365-night sleep trial and a lifetime warranty. And don't forget, all Sapa mattresses come with free white glove delivery. Delivery people will set up your new mattress in your bedroom and even take away your old mattress for free. So, which Tempur-Pedic alternative are you gonna go with? Will you get the pain-relieving Sapa RX? or the super cooling Brooklyn bedding Aurora Luxe. I've left links with any deals down in the YouTube description below, and you can also scan the QR code that you've seen across your screen. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. It always helps. For more content like this, visit mattressnerd.com. And until we see you next time, sleep well.